Hello everyone, let's see how a aligner is made in-house by an orthodontist in his clinic. After scanning, he put into the archform dashboard software, perform proper aligning of the tooth, what the patient requires and how that's the needed. He performs all the things. Once done with the aligning workers, and he shared this with the patient to show how many number of tray it requires to make the correction and get approval from the patient. After getting approval from the patient, all the STL files of the patient and then place it into the chitu box software. This is the sliding software. Here he converts the STL model into CTB model before the printing work takes on. Here is selecting all the STL files of the patient and then importing it here into the C2 box software, and he is going to select the name of the aligner printer machine, and so that the appropriate size of the platform will be selected according to the printer machine he have. He said he is having Eligo machine. He is selecting the platform size of the Eligo machine, and the software takes the appropriate size of the platform and is going to align with the printing models horizontally. We can align the printing model vertically also. If we arrange it in horizontally, we can get up to 6 printable models at one time. If vertically means we can get 9 printable models at a time. After placing it, he is converting the STL file into the CTB files for printing the models, and you can see he is converting the STL files to CTB files. Once he converted it, he is copying into the pen drive for going to printing the models. And here is just the slicing button. When you slice the button, the model will get sliced, and you can see the thickness. It will be sliced for every 0.5 mm thickness over here. Now after slicing, he is going to convert it to the CTB files. Our printers cannot print the models in STL format, so we need to convert into the CTB format, and he is now copying the files into CTB format and copying it into a pen drive. After converting it into the CTB file, we need to copy it in a pen drive for printing the models. Copied CTB file is in the pen drive, and we need to place the pen drive into the printer machine. You can see he having 3 model printing machine, and this is the Eligo. In this machine only we have made our processing of this patient. The CTB file which we copied in the pen drive is connected to the printer machine. You can see that. Next thing we need to learn is this is called 3D printing resins, and we are having 3 brand, AnyQB, Eligo, and you can see one more Graphy, and these are 3 standardized brand, and our market will supply local cheap 3D printing resin also. Check out with your lab or aligner printers what resin they are using, and you can see the color also gray, and it is called light peach, and this is also a bench, and these are 3 varieties, 3 color printing models. Next thing we are going to learn about the model printing machines, and he is showing the demonstration of the model printing machine. Every model printing machine differs with the size of the platform they have, and in this machine he can able to print out around 8 models vertically. If we going to place horizontally, we can print around 6 models per time. And this model is a bigger one. He can say that he will print around 8 model horizontally, and this model and the next one Eligo both are same size, and we can able to print around 8 models horizontally. What is the platform? Where the model arranged is called the platform. You can see here it has completed 62% of printing. After 100% only we need to remove it. Now it is 94. I have edited the duration in this video. You can see the time left out also mentioned over here. Normally it will take around an hour for printing the models. After 100% we are going to see how the model is going to lift up. 100 ho gaya, and now you can see the model is coming upside. And you can see the model has been printed, and you can see it has mentioned successfully. And in this stage you need to see the model has been printed vertically, and this is not our patient model, we have placed horizontally. And you can see 9 models printed at one time, and if any one of the thread is disconnected, then it is a failure. We need to print the model again. One more point he added, that the platform is immovable in this machine and the VAT only is movable up and down, and compared to the other machine, which will be the VAT will be moved, the platform will be immersing down and upsides.
பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் வந்து டேபிள் ஒரே பொசிஷனில் இருக்கும். ஒவ்வொரு வாட்டியும் ஒவ்வொரு லேயர் இருக்கும். ரெசின் மேட் வந்து கீழே இறங்கி மேலே வரும். ஸோ இதில் பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் இஸ் மூவபிள், இங்கே வந்து வேட் இஸ் மூவபிள். And this machine has completed 100%. You can see now we have opened the printing machine. The platform has been moving upwards and it reaches the point, and you can see this is the printing model of a crown with articulators. And the process is completed, and we have to remove the platform and keep it to dry for a few minutes in the plastic tray. And one more point we need to learn, this is a graphy, a direct aligner printing resin material. In this, if we use this, we can bypass the printing of the model, can be bypassed. He said it will be a quite costlier one, not economical compared to the regular conventional technique that we follow printing the models. Since the doctor says that all the printed models is a waste after delivery, but you have to keep it for review until any mistake happens in between the treatment. If we use this, this is a biocompatible resin, we can bypass the printing models, and it's not a cost effective, it's a procedure sensitive also. And the next procedure is we have to add the distilled water into ultrasonic cleaner for cleaning the printed models, and we have to use the nitrile gloves. We should not use a regular latex glove. He says that a regular latex gloves has some micropores and it will cause some allergic reaction to the doctors or technician who handle them. So he always says that to use the nitrile gloves. And you can see the doctor is removing the platform from the printing machine, and you can see the models are still wet. You need to dry them for few minutes as I showed earlier, and you can see the printed model is still wet. We need to place them into plastic tray, wait for few minutes for drying, and then we are carrying for the next step, removing the printed models from the platform. He going to use the hot plate which we commonly used in our prosthodontic lab, and let's see how he is going to remove the printed models from the platform. Using the hot plate, sharp edge of the hot plate, we will remove all the printed models one by one, or with the help of the free hand we can also remove. Supports
except the tooth bearing portion and the tissue surface, we have to remove all the materials from the model. And the next step, we have to remove the residual resin which are in the models should be removed with the help of this ultrasonic cleanser. We have to keep this in the ultrasonic cleanser containing the distilled water for minimum 4 to 10 minutes is advisable. Ultrasonic cleanser machine has completed the timing, and you can see the resin has been deposited down, excess resin has been set out from the model. Models are all retrieved outside. And all the models are retrieved from the ultrasonic cleanser, and the next procedure is ultrasonic cleanser with isopropyl alcohol. All the models are placed in this again, and this process eliminates the residual soft resins and harden the surface of the printed models. And after immersing into the isopropyl alcohol, we have to close the chamber and set the timing. Every brand recommends few minutes to 10 minutes according to the manufacturer of the resin. In this resin we are placing for 2 minutes, and this jar contains a wheel at the bottom and it circulates, and you can see the wheel fitted in this machine has started spinning. And we are removing the ultrasonic cleanser from isopropyl alcohol and retrieving all the models again. And we have to remove all the moisture from the surface of the model. Is removed with the help of this tissue paper, and we are going to fan and cure the model, which is the next step. And now you can see the model is very clear. Previously you can see the model has covered with some layer of excess resin. Now you can see the model is so clear, and we are going to fan and cure the next step. All the model are placed into the wheel of this machine, and this wheel will start rotating once we set the timer. This step is called fan and cure. We have to set the span timer and curing timer. We have to set according to the manufacturer instruction, and we have starting the machine, and this machine has a fan inside and a UV source for curing the model. And you can watch the procedure of fan and cure. It has been curing, and the wheel is supposed to rotate in fast step. There is some issue in the machine, and I forgot to show how the resin is added to the printing machine. We are just adding the resin directly into the vat of the machine, and the fan and cure procedure has been completed. We are retrieving all the models, and this procedure will cure the residual resin that was superficial and make the cast more distinct, more prominent. You can see the cast has more distinct and prominent with the features. And this is the thermoformed plastic aligner sheets. I have to follow the instruction of the manufacturers. Before the vacuum forming thermoplasticized technique, we have to apply the silicone spray on the surface of the cast for easy retrieval of the aligner. And this is the lubricant spray he has used. And the next step in aligner fabrication means the vacuum forming machine. We have to place in the center of the platform. The number mentioned in the model is correspond to the stage 1, 2, 3 of the aligners, and we have to place the model in the center of the platform just like this. And the next thing is the vacuum forming sheet, and this is the aligner fabrication sheet. Depending upon the what sheet you are using, we have to input the time and temperature in the machine, or we have to input the code mentioned into the aligner sheet. Since this is the mini star machine, if we enter the code itself, automatically the time and temperature has been fed to the machine. And this is the loading cap. We have to remove the cap and have to place the sheet over there, and then again load it the cap back and tighten it. And after loading, we have to enter the time and temperature in the machine, or we have to enter the code. If we using this mini star machine, we are entering the code over here. It is the 126 code, and you can see the instruction. Please turn the heater over the foil. We are turning the heater and the machine will start heating up. This machine runs with the help of compressor. We need to turn on the compressor also, because it pulls the pressure from upside and suck the pressure from down also.
அந்த ப்ரெஷர் அப்புறம் கொடுக்கும், மேலேருந்து ப்ரெஷர் எடுக்கும், கீழேருந்து சக் பண்ணும். அதுதான் மினிஸ்டாரோட ப்ரெஷர்.
And once the heat temperature is achieved, it will show some beep sound. You can see the beep sound has been heard. We have to pull the heater and place it down and lock it, and it will show the cooling time, and the pressure should be about 3.2 bar, and this shows 3.6 bar. And the machine shows that cooling time has been elapsed, it has been completed. We have to release the air from the machine, and we have to remove the heater cap, and now you can see the thermoformed sheet, and the model is in the thermoformed sheet. And the next step is trimming and retrieving the aligner from the model, and the doctor is using face shield and mask and other protection also.
நான் வந்து மார்னிங் நிறையா இருக்குது, நிறைய டைப் கலப்பு பெல்ட்டு பார்த்து நம்ம டைப் கொடுத்தாச்சு அப்படின்னா வேறு எங்கேயும் போகும்.
Doctor always says he prefers straight than scalloped margin, because scalloped margin are weaker, prone to fractures. Before completing, some more finishing will be needed. You can watch in the video. So fine trimming will be done at the margin to avoid any sharp edges. And for smoothening, we are going to use the silicone bar for edges smoothening to avoid any sharp edges.
and then finally the rubber wheel is used for polishing. And finally the protection sheet has been removed. Our aligner is ready for insertion in the patient mouth. And the stage 1 aligner has been completed. Now we are going to pack the aligner into the packet, and then we have to label it. And finally our in-house aligner fabrication is completed, is ready for inserting in the patient mouth. Kindly subscribe Dear Madness Dentistry.
Very big thanks for the Alignol company and the team for helping me for making this video. One thing I realized that aligner will be a part in every clinic in the future. So the big message take home is that every aligner and the brand is the same. For more educational content videos, subscribe Dear Madness Dentistry immediately without fail. Thank you with a lot of love. Bye.